Welcome to the Streamer Lounge. Today we have YaBoiSX with us. Welcome in.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome in. We'll go through the usual sort of things that we do on the Streamer Lounge. We're going to talk. We're going to do some icebreaker questions as we normally do. We'll go through gaming, streaming, and a bit of outside of streaming. The usual sort of way we go through things. But first off, we are going to go through the 5 important icebreaker questions. So, coffee or tea?
I hate coffee. I hate it. But I don't drink tea as often, to be honest. But if I have to choose, it has to be tea. Yeah, I hate coffee. I hate the smell of it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it.
My girlfriend drinks coffee, and the smell is just awful.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. When you wake up in the morning, what app do you open first?
Probably have to be Twitter as well.
Yeah. No,
as a lot of people do.
Yeah, Twitter's a good one. Twitter is a good one. There's a few that I open, and I've mentioned it in previous ones. But what is your most used emote on Twitch? And it can be your own. It's nothing wrong with a bit of self promo.
Nah, it's not. There's none of myself. I think it has to be the lol emote, the guy that laughs.
Oh yes, yeah.
I think it has to be that because you can use it in so many different situations. And I like having a laugh. So.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Or the kappa one.
Yeah. No, I like the lol one. I do actually. I've started using that a lot more recently. Yeah. If you had 25 hours in a day, what would you do with the extra hour?
Sleep.
That's a popular one. With content creators and streamers, it's either I'll do more work on the stream, or I'll sleep.
Sleep. I don't have enough sleep.
Yeah. And finally, most used emoji on your phone. How do I not know these? I should know by now.
I'll check. Oh no, actually. It's the heart emote.
Heart? Oh, that's good. That's a different one. I like that. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Most of the smiling, crying, laughing
it's the heart emote. I don't really use the left my ass off emote as much. I just type ha ha ha.
No, that's fair enough. No, that's good. Yeah, no, I like it when there's some different answers. We do get a lot of the similar sort of ones, but it's nice when you get something different. Gets to know what people like to put in as well. So, right. So, ultimately, we are gamers. We play. That's why we come to Twitch. So, what I like to find out is what was like your first games console that you can remember, and like your first sort of real game that you remember playing. So. I know mine used to be like a Sega Mega Drive, but do you remember what your first game console that you ever sort of played on?
The first console had to be PlayStation 2, but like the first device I played games on had to be like the PSP or the Game Boy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Those two were because I'm only 20 years old. Like I missed the start of gaming, which is unfortunate, but I can't really do anything about it.
No.
It has to be the PSP, and I remember playing GTA San Andreas on the PSP.
Right, okay.
And I think FIFA 09 or FIFA when Rooney and Ronaldinho still played in that.
The good old days.
But the first console was a PlayStation 2 when they still had wired controllers.
Yeah, I think I've still. In fact, I need to get it. I'm trying to get it in my setup at some point behind me. There you go. Let me try and grab one. There you go.
Yes.
There you go. Mine was a silver. Mine is still. Well, I've still got it. It's a silver a PS2.
The annoying part is when you get mad, you pull the controller and your whole PlayStation falls down.
Yeah.
I've had that happen a lot. My mom wasn't really too happy about it, but
yeah,
it dropped a lot, and it was like the PlayStation 2 were like bricks.
They did get some slimmer versions, didn't they? But yeah, they were pretty hefty.
I had the big one.
Yeah. No, I did have a PlayStation. I had 2 because the first one I had, it got dust inside it and stopped working, so I had to get another one.
Yeah.
So I've still got me silver one. So, but yeah, I've got all the PlayStations. I'm fortunate to have them all. So, what can you remember? Like your first game you remember playing sort of for hours and hours, and your time just sort of went by, and you can't remember sort of when you started to when you finished. And look.
I think the game that I played the most and still do. I stopped playing it, but it still has the most hours on it. It has to be Counter-Strike.
Okay.
Global Offensive, the one. I've got like 1.3k hours on it.
Wow. Wow.
But I stopped playing it. It became too difficult. A lot of hackers and just too stressful.
Yeah. It's mad when things like that happen. But when you love the game and you just still remember it deep down, it's still one of the good games that you played. So, obviously moving on. What current games console are you on now? And sort of, I mean, I know it, but what sort of game? I think I know which one you play the most. But what game do you sort of play the most now?
Well, I've played most games on my PC, but I still have PlayStation 4, and that's where I play the main game, FIFA 21 on, unfortunately.
I think that's a feeling for a lot of streamers who stream FIFA.
Yeah.
I took the deep dive and I've left it behind, really. So,
it's the only game I play on PlayStation, to be honest. Yeah. Every other game I play on PC, but I always used to have a potato PC. Right. I used to play like Counter-Strike on like 15 FPS, but I was used to playing on 15 FPS. And recently I bought myself a gaming PC, and it's heaven basically.
Yeah. No, because I was a console streamer, I went to my PC. Now I've got 2 monitors, and it's life is so much easier, especially streaming live. You can do it, and you can build a platform as a console streamer, but you need to put probably a bit more work in, because people like to see your face, don't they? They like to do the stuff. So, so tell us a little bit about. Obviously, we're going to go into streaming now. So tell us a little bit about your channel. What I mean, we've already partly mentioned you play FIFA, but is that mainly what you play on your channel, or is there other games that you do like to go to now and again?
Well, I started not playing FIFA. I started in May this year.
Okay.
No, last year.
Yeah.
When the whole COVID, everyone was in lockdown. I needed something to do.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would go insane. And I bought my PC in May, so I've got this PC since May. And FIFA 20 was dead in May.
Yeah.
So I think I played. What did I play? I played Marbles on stream.
Who doesn't love a game? Oh, it's amazing, isn't it? Yeah, I love doing it now. So.
I think a little bit of Warzone.
Yeah.
And Euro Truck Simulator as well.
Okay.
I like driving trucks. Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the moment, it's still when the new FIFA came out, I'm just in deep. I'm into deep playing that game, grinding it every day. But I recently bought myself a wheel and pedals, so I'm getting into racing games. And when FIFA dies down, I think I'm just gonna switch to some racing games and stream that, because I enjoy it more than playing games.
Yeah. No, I think a lot of time it is important playing a game that you do still enjoy playing as well, or because I like, a lot of people do like it. A lot of people watch FIFA content, but it's nice to be a streamer that you can just sort of go to another game and you enjoy playing it. So I enjoy
playing FIFA, but it's just a lot of grinding you need to do, and what you get back, like the reward is so little, so it's just
but it can be the fear of missing out though, can't it, sometimes on
exactly
FIFA. That's why they keep you. I stopped playing about Christmas time because I thought I'm gonna have a breakout, and I've never gone back. It's one of them. So
that's good.
But it's each their own, isn't it? I'll never say I'd never go back to it, but yeah, it's good that you're not just, because it's nice when you do focus on a game, and that's what you get your viewers from as well. So and you can build a community around that as well. So you've already said when you started streaming, it was May. It's actually about the same time as me, because I started about May. Who can you remember who sort of inspired you to start streaming, or were you on Twitch before, watching streams, and then just thought you need to do it, or give it a go?
A couple of years ago, I was watching Twitch a lot. When I was back in the Counter-Strike days, I watched like people playing Counter-Strike. But then when I came at the end of high school, beginning of college, I stopped watching. I stopped playing games. Stopped watching streams. But then COVID, lockdown, nothing to do. And a friend of mine, he texted me, "Hey, you should check this guy out. He's playing FIFA, which is Karen FC."
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know if you know. I don't know if you know him, but
I may have heard of that. I follow a lot of streams now.
he's a good friend of Vernie Blue Ruckers.
Okay, yeah.
So he's from Australia, but he's the nicest guy I know.
Yeah.
Like 99% of the people that play FIFA, they rage when they lose and they get mad, but he always stays composed. He's like, all right, we lose, but he's a beast at FIFA. He never loses basically. But he was so nice, and I was like, you know what? If I can make a community that's like with the positive vibes, always, positive, full of energy, I was like, I want to try it out as well. So I started in May, and that's where I started.
That's good, yeah. Because how many followers are you on now? I did have a look the other day. I think 1.4,
1.2, 1.3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's good in that time, because if I started around the same and I'm about 800, but I don't get. Sometimes...
I did get a boost though. Like I should be around like maybe 500 if I didn't get the boost.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, there was a clip that got like a bit viral. That's why I got like 1,000 followers from that. Clip,
okay.
So.
No, fair enough. No, it's good though, because it gets your channel out there as well. It's good. Where are we? So where do you see your channel going in the future? Have you any sort of real plans with it, or you just want to continue sort of seeing how it goes? Or do you have sort of set goals? Because some people like to have set goals. They like to say, I want to hit so much by this time and things like that. Or you just going to see how it goes?
I don't really have set goals, because I think that would just stress me out to just reach that amount of follows. I'm not getting it.
Yeah.
But switching from the only thing I really want is switching from FIFA to different kind of games, and games I enjoy more.
Yeah.
And that would attract a different kind of community as well.
Yeah.
Racing games, probably Warzone, because I've been playing Warzone every day last month, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I tweeted out that this FIFA will be the last FIFA I stream, and because when you stream FIFA, you really have to be on top of all the new promo, and you know that.
You do, yeah. I know, yeah. It's just, and it can be difficult, because sometimes you can lose the odd viewer because they come for FIFA, but if you stick to it and you work, and you always build communities around it, beyond other games. Exactly. I know from my point of view, I touch wood, I like to think I'm doing okay, but I've gone away from FIFA and I play all sorts now. I even played Scribblio the other day, so.
Your stream is amazing. Your stream is the most interactive stream I've seen ever.
Well, we try.
Stuff happen when you talk. Like zoom in and your camera zooms in. Like what?
Yeah, we try. So, going away from a little bit from streaming, we're in I always like to say pre or post COVID. You can't see where it's going to go in the future at the moment with COVID, but say pre-COVID. What do you sort of like doing outside of stream, or what were you doing sort of in your free time, or away from gaming? What do you like to do in your free time?
Well, pre-COVID, I was really into fitness. I went to the fitness almost every day.
Yeah.
But the fitness has been closed since March last year, in Belgium at least. So
yeah.
Right now it's just, offline gaming with some of my buddies still.
Yeah.
Then during summer lockdown, I went cycling a lot, because I got a bike that I can cycle around with. But in the winter, it's
it's not.
To get out of there, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like right now, like in the winter period, it's really lazy, to be honest. I still got college work. Like it's really stressful, but offline gaming. But I don't really do much outside of streaming and playing games and doing the college work. Yeah.
That's fair enough. Yeah, yeah. This time of year is difficult. Wherever I mean, for winter time, it's difficult most places, isn't it, to do think of stuff, especially in this current climate where we're in a COVID world where you can't really go. Most places you can't go, depending on the government and stuff. Yeah, so you just try and keep a little bit sane. That's all we've got to try and do, and help each other out as well. So this is why I think Twitch has been good for a lot of people. It's given them either a chance to stream or to watch streamers or get involved in that sort of different communities. So that's what I've loved about it anyway. So so yeah, no, that's good. Right, the main event.
Oh, no.
The main event. We've come to the quiz, and I always say people flourish and people flounder. So, and we do get ones in between. So I always do. To be fair, I do. As people know, I do. The quiz is never the same, apart from the odd few questions. There is a couple in there that are always the same. So, so there should be at least a couple that you should know by now, because I've done it a few times.
I just watched the latest episode, so yes. I should know the quiz.
So, you've got 2 minutes, as you know, and then I'll try and rattle through as many questions as I can. You can skip or pass if you're not sure. And yeah, I'll start. I did used to do it by voice commands, but it sometimes doesn't work. So we're gonna when I start asking the question, that's when we'll start the timer. Okay.
All right.
Here we go then. Ready. Name 2 of the 4 criteria to become a Twitch affiliate.
3 average viewers, 50 followers.
Correct. Which team is leading in the 2020-21 Belgian Pro League currently?
Jesus. Club Brugge.
No, it's Genk. In what modern day country was Nikola Tesla born?
No clue.
Croatia. Which venue is the British Grand Prix held?
Venue. F1.
Yeah. Or racetrack. Yeah.
Racetrack. Yeah. All right.
No, it's a Silverstone. What 3 colours make up the Belgian flag?
Red, yellow, and black.
Correct. In FIFA 20 foot, which player was voted the 12th man for Team of the Year?
Ronaldo.
Correct. Name 1 of the 3 requirements to become Twitch partner.
75 average views.
Correct. How many subs do I have on YouTube?
104.
Correct. Name the composer behind the soundtracks to The Lion King, Inception, and Pirates of the Caribbean.
No.
No, pass. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gouda is a popular cheese originating from which country?
What cheese?
Gouda or Gouda, however you want to say
it. Netherlands.
Correct. Which country did Portugal beat in the 2006 European Championship final?
Brazil.
France. It's European. What language is spoken in Brazil?
Portuguese.
Correct. How many keys are on a piano?
I don't know.
No.
Pass.
88. Now that's time up. You got 7. That 7 is not bad. 7 isn't
Brazil.
bad. How did you say Brazil? That was a good one. In the European Euros.
I would have said France was my second choice.
Hey, I can't help. It's not bad. 7's not bad. It's middle of the road. It's not the worst. I think the worst is still 3. But I think the leader is 12 at the moment still. With an episode that hasn't come out just yet. So yeah. Well, it will have done by the time this one comes out. So, but yeah, thank you for coming on. Like always, all the links will be in the description. So make sure you do drop YaBoiSX a follow on Twitch and on Twitter. Basically everywhere. We'll put all the links in there. So and remember to like, favourite, and subscribe to this channel as well, because there'll be more stream lounges coming out. And we'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.